What's going on, Libra? I hope you are very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for January 2022. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at your overall energy for the month. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming for the month of January. And then we're also going to close off with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides. So you are most definitely very, very welcome here in this space with me, Libra, as we move through the reading. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I do really appreciate that. If you find that it resonates with you here, Libra, don't forget to like and subscribe for me as well. I would also really appreciate that. So without further ado, what would you like Libra to know, Spirit, about January 2022? Let's go ahead and pull the energy and tap into your timeline here, Libra. As always, I'd like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see what we got going on here for you. Okay. Let's just make sure that these cards are visible to you. All right. So Libra, let's start off for you here in your overall energy for the month. We have the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and also the Knight of Swords here. Okay, so I see you guys recovering from something here to start off the month of January. You know, we have the Nine of Swords to the Hermit card, so this just tells me that it might be wise for you. I see you doing it whether or not you want to, but taking time out for yourself to heal some sort of painful situation. So some sort of unresolved wound for you. I feel like intuitively this is the month where you're going to close it out. I feel like this could have been a theme for you, Libra, in past months as well, like overcoming some sort of obstacle or dealing with a difficult person in general. Okay, this month, all that comes to an end with the Nine of Swords. There might be one final hurrah if you're dealing with a very difficult person, Libra, where they just do something annoying one more time, and then for some reason you shut them down here. Now, there is this element of taking action when you need to with this Knight of Swords coming in for you here. So I feel like this is your energy for kind of like the middle towards the end of January. I do see you taking action. So this could be moving. This could be manifesting new love or whatever. There just seems like in the beginning of January, you're going to be taking time out for yourself, doing shadow work, healing. But I don't sense that this is going to be like in your yearly reading. It's kind of all about love, if I remember correctly. So you're pretty much resting for a big push in love and whatever else you're doing, Libra. Okay, so we're going to clarify that in a second. Let's move on to what you don't see coming. We have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and also the Emperor. So yeah, this is like overcoming adversity that seems very challenging. So we do have this Ten of Wands here. So something seems to be wearing you down. You know, some of you might be feeling overworked and underpaid for what you don't see coming. I do sense like if I'm just going to be honest with you, Libra, like a reemergence of the problem that you were dealing with in the months past, you know, because I think the shadows have to come to the light for you to finally let go of this conflict. I do sense that it has to do with one other person that for some reason is making you feel trapped, like you can't escape this problem. Like I described it as in one of your last readings, like there's an itch that you can't scratch. Okay, this month I do see it coming up. I do see the problem resurfacing, just so that it's one last final hurrah where you can really snap out of the spell that you've been under dealing with this. It's like an annoyance, a disturbance for some of you. Okay, and then in this really empowered row, right underneath the Knight of Swords, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor and the Hermit type of energy, this is a really powerful autonomous energy who definitely, you're ready to exercise your free will here with the Emperor. Okay, I really feel like you're the only one here that can set you free from this problem, Libra. You know, the Emperor could represent an Aries that you're dealing with that could help you with this, you know, because we do have the Knight of Cups down here. I do see new love coming in. That was a theme for you. But it seems like you're going to be the one that has to set yourself free from this issue. It is with another person, probably from your past. Okay, so it's the last hurrah of this energy. Now, in your bottom row from your spirit guides, they're just confirming that everything's going to be okay. You might have this feeling in the beginning of January. I'm talking like right when we start out, like, oh my God, no, we're going into a downward spiral. But no, it's just like a little chink in your armor that you have to get out. Okay, and then you're going to be free, because your spirit guides, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and also the Knight of Cups here. So I've been saying it for the last few months for you guys. A lot of you are definitely looking good when it comes to finances. And I think Spirit is saying to be proud of that. Okay, don't overdo it in some sort of like pride. But they are saying that through difficulty, you have a lot of resources at your disposal here. So if you're going through a very hard time, you know, you're someone, if you're the Knight of Pentacles, which Spirit is saying you're capable of being, then reach out to people who can help you here. Hire a coach, you know, spend your money on finally exercising this demon out of your space, because it is one problem I feel that you guys are just like eradicating completely here. You have this Ace of Swords as well. So like I said, you need to be the Emperor, you know, that masculine kind of willpower to cut yourself free. You have the Ace of Swords right underneath the Eight of Swords. So that shows me that you're going to get some sort of idea. You know, pay attention to your intuition this month, like ideas that come to you, a great idea, mental clarity. It's almost like the path shows itself through a problem at first as to how you need to set this all free, like how to take your emotional power back, right? So then we also have this Knight of Cups here in the message from your spirit guide. So I feel like once you take care of this problem, Libra, I'm almost getting it's like Spirit needs to like scrub like 5% of this pain body out of your DNA, out of your cellular DNA. That's when this new person is going to come in for you. But once you set yourself free, that's when new love comes in. So I knew you guys were going to meet someone in 2022 based off of your readings that I've been doing for you recently, for those of you who are returning viewers. But yeah, there's just one little thing that you got to go through here this month. So it might seem like annoying, like a nuisance, but it is necessary to take you to a new level of freedom here. So let's go ahead and start clarifying a few of these cards for you here, Libra. I do want to clarify that Nine of Swords. You know, why is this here in your reading for the beginning of January? Why is this Nine of Swords here? Okay, so we have the integration card here. Okay, so this is about balancing out yourself, you know, balancing out the masculine and feminine within you, balancing out any sort of imbalance. You know, there is a certain lesson, okay? The main thing that you guys, I feel like you haven't done here with this very painful situation, it could be a breakup for some of you. It could just be a negative person that's getting you down. I'm not trying to like give your power away to this person too. Like maybe it's just like a minor detail that you have to like, so I'm not saying give your power away, but it is necessary for us to talk about it, Libra. But the integration card here for you is there is a lesson through the pain. Your deepest nightmares and your pain, whatever keeps you up at night about how this person wronged you or how you can't escape their presence, there's a lesson that needs to be learned through this. So for some of you, the lesson is going to be with this Emperor controlling your mind, okay? Realizing that every difficult situation in your life is put there so that you can become a little bit more in control of yourself, even through, because adversity is how you test yourself, it's how you grow. So this should be looked at by, if I were you, I'd be looking at this as like a necessary challenge to test your spirit, to test your mental powers, or something about like this is going to help you actually be a better manifester somehow, like protecting your energy or something. So there's a lesson, like whoever this person hurt you, you need to integrate the lesson from this person, Libra, for sure. Okay, I see you taking time out for yourself. Let's also clarify this Knight of Swords, though. Why is this Knight of Swords? You have all this, like, sharp energy, right? Knight of Swords, Emperor, Ace of Swords. Cut yourself free this month here, Libra. Let's see, though. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Why is this Knight of Swords here for Libra? Okay, the Knight of Swords is clarified by the sharing card. So this is the Queen of Wands herself in this deck. So there's something that you guys have to share. Okay, you may have to open up to yourself about what this experience has taught you, and you're meant to share it with other people. Maybe this is a shadow for you, Libra. I'm getting for some of you here, like, there's something that you have to share about this pain. And I feel like intuitively, a lot of you guys just want to brush it under the rug, and you don't want to talk about it with people, or you don't want to, like, but you have to bring it to the attention of people. You actually do, like, Knight of Swords to the sharing. This also could just mean, like, it may not have to do with this pain for some of you. It might just mean, like, share your gift with the world. Don't let this little setback hold you back, because you're going to have a great year in love and career. You know, great prospects for love and career here, or a month at least as well. But, so don't let it hold you back from sharing. But for a few of you, you might have to share. You might have to, yeah, you're feeling like you're trying to control this. Like, you don't want to talk about it. It's coming to an end, though, so you're not going to have to. But I'm just saying, for some of you, I did sense a weird, you know, like, there's an opportunity for transmutation. So you can transform the negative into its opposite. Some of you are not going to do that. You're just going to leave it alone. That's okay, but there is an opportunity to flip it, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, like, receive the exact proportion of pain. You'll receive it in pleasure this time, like the balancing effects of the universe, karma. Okay, so let's move on to what you don't see coming here, Libra, and see what's going on. I do want to clarify this centerpiece. Okay, why are you feeling trapped this month? What's going on? Some of you might be feeling trapped in love a little bit. It may also be due to the current state of the world. Like, you just feel like you can't travel. Maybe there's restrictions in your country with all the craziness going on, right? So let's see. Why is this Eight of Swords here for Libra? Why is this Eight of Swords here for Libra? Okay, interesting clarification. We actually have the laziness card popping out of your deck, okay, or out of the deck here. So the laziness card does indicate some sort of spiritual bypassing that you could be doing here, Libra. This represents the fact that right now, I feel like this has been your energy. Like, remember, I'm talking about one specific problem that is pretty much your biggest problem with that person or with that negative influence in your life. For a long time, up until this point, you guys have been trying to sweep it under the rug and just ignore it. But once again, there's something that you have to do with it, okay? There's some energetic thing that has to occur here. So instead of denying that it bothers you as much, I feel like you guys got to admit that, yeah, this is like a real fucking problem. Excuse my French. Like, you don't want to ever experience this again. And, like, so there's something you're going to have to do something. And that's why it's coming up again, because it's just buffing out those scratches. Like, I'm not saying that you're completely spiritually bypassing. Definitely not. I don't sense that. I just think maybe it has to do with sharing it. Maybe you got to talk to someone about this problem, but you're being lazy about it. And they are looking right at the sharing card. This guy's staring right up at it. And the Emperor, these are like polar opposites, laziness and the Emperor. So this is not your final like, this is coming to an end, this Eight of Swords, but there's, yeah, I just feel like it's the little bit you're going to have to really take action to cut this out, you know, but you might have to say something to someone. You might have to do something, you know, maybe do a ritual, like a cord cutting meditation or like a burning ritual to get this completely out of there. Okay. So let's also just clarify that, and I just feel like you're going to be going through that, like back and forth, like not admitting how much of a problem it is, or like I sense like this energy in you guys, like I see what you're doing. You're not trying to make it a big problem. You're trying to not feed it, and that's probably necessary, but it's coming around again for a reason. One last thing is coming through with it. So let's clarify this this Emperor card. Why is this Emperor card here for Libra for January and what they don't see coming? I feel like this is you finally like getting mentally super fit, like controlling your thoughts, not letting it get to you anymore. Just letting thoughts pass through, seeing them for what they are, right? Not making a big deal out of them. Let's see though. Okay, so the Emperor card is clarified by the breakthrough and the misser. Okay, so the laziness and the misser card has popped out. So I feel like you guys are seeking expansion, but you're playing it safe right now. Okay, there's something that you got to break through into. I feel like this could have to do with your career as well, Libra. It's starting to come through as like you want change in your, you know, you may be holding on to some sort of painful pattern because of a money reason. But I feel like there may have to be a shift financially, because right now you feel overworked under, like, yeah, for some of you this is financial, but for others of you, the Emperor is just breaking out of this problem. You know, just, I know this is a little bit cryptic, Libra, I called you Leo. Maybe some of you are connecting with a Leo. But let's see. Let's go ahead and move on to messages from your spirit guides. Okay, I want to clarify this Ace of Swords. Why is this here for Libra? Why is this Ace of Swords here for Libra? Okay, the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Awareness card. This is a very similar message. Okay, so awareness, there's a clear plan of action that you're going to do. I feel like even towards the end of January, you guys are going to be moving house, maybe moving, you know, actually like physically traveling, and it could have to do with a new lover coming in. You have the Awareness card, so this could have to do with a deepening love for a new person for some of you, but for others of you, this is going to be deep awareness that you've successfully let go of this problem. I think if you can step into this Emperor energy, transmute all this stuff one final time, it's almost like this is never going to be something you have to worry about again, Libra. This is like totally setting yourself free from this influence. It's going to take a little bit of work, and I feel like you guys are beyond it, and you're just like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this person or this issue, but it's coming up for a reason, okay? It really is. Okay, so this is the last time you have to deal with it. I really do sense that. So let's also clarify this Knight of Cups. It's looking good financially for you guys as well, maintaining your independence. But let's see. Why is this Knight of Cups here for Libra? Why is this Knight of Cups here for Libra? Okay, the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Understanding card. Okay, so this could be a realization that you really want to be with someone. You know, there could be like a really good option for you out there, understanding that someone's falling in love with you or you're falling in love with someone else. Okay, also this is about soul family, so just love in general. It doesn't even have to be romantic. I see 2022, and especially in January, you finding those people that you're meant to be with here, Libra. So super powerful. I do love the energy. So with that being said, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I am going to conclude it here. If you found that it resonate with you, Libra, don't forget to like and subscribe for me as well, like I said in the beginning. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you could click the link in the description box of this video, and you can find all the information you need to book a personal reading with me there. Either way, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great January 2022. I'll talk to you next week. Peace.